I'm about to be so brutally honest about some shit, but I also want to ask this question. Does anybody else, whenever you go on your manifestation or your mindset or your self growth or your healing journey, even your shadow work journey, girl, like whatever the fuck you're doing to better yourself out here, does anybody start getting even more tired of the people around you or the people who you used to know or associate with? Could be friends, family, even acquaintances, even things that you see in the world than you were before, because you're more sensitive to lower frequencies because you see it. And it's a blessing, and I'm not going to say it's a curse, but it's a blessing, and just like a, for lack of a better word, it's a level of awareness that, like, once you're awake, like you can never unsee certain things. So people who vibrate lower, people who have like a more negative energy about them, people who like don't practice gratitude, people who are entitled, people who they live in lack and then they project said lack on you, or maybe they don't feel enough, so they project their like not enoughness on you. Or even when you see interactions out here in this world, like you see other people arguing and just dwelling in very, very, very low vibrational activity, and you're fucking over it. Like, or when you go on your manifestation or your mindset or your healing journey, and like you don't even want to entertain the same shit you used to, even with certain friends, because like you already know what it's going to lead to. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have had those friends that they only call you when there's a fucking problem, or they only call you to vent about all the bullshit in their life, or they're calling you to get the tea or whatever in your life, and you're just like whole time chilling. It's not that big of a deal to you, and you find that shit fucking annoying. And especially if you're manifesting, it's probably frustrating, right? Because you know that that's a reflection of your old self, right? And that's just the 3D catching up. But like, you don't even want to deal with the catch up, bro. Like, it's wild out here. Like, I really don't fuck with nobody more than me, especially this level of in space and era in my life, because I love me. And I'm going to protect me. I'm going to protect my energy. I'm going to protect my peace, my frequency. And I just see everyone and everything for what and who they are and how they always were, even if they were reflecting past, versions of me. And the fucked up part is, like, when I went on my mindset and my manifestation journey, I vowed to throw away my entire old life and create a new one by being an entirely new self and holding myself differently, because I got tired of all of the false mirrors. I got tired of all of the shallow reflections. I got tired of all the shallow interactions. I got tired of living the way I thought I should by other people's standards, or even going through phases where I used to try to fit in and all these things. So it's like I just stayed to myself and do my own thing and not give a fuck about what or who or whatever it is I see, around me, because it's so fucking irrelevant. And then you just start to kind of really realize that a lot of the things, especially like the conditioning and the societal programming and just like the low vibration shit, that was never yours. But like when you finally realize who you are and what you want, bro, some of those connections, y'all never had shit in common to begin with. And it's a shame, but it's the truth. And because, when it comes to mindset, manifestation, self growth, self healing, not everybody is willing to do that work, because you have to get very uncomfortable with self before you get comfortable, because you're going to be pulling up those, shadows, those false mirrors, those limiting beliefs, that doubt, that fear, that anxiousness, that bullshit that people fight through. And some people have found comfort in their own dysfunction, and they can't ascend through it, and it sucks. But like, the fact that you've already worked on that and you've already ascended, you see that shit in other people, and it's like a fucking repellent. It's like I literally feel like a fucking vampire sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm being repelled. All right, I don't want nothing to do with your low vibrational ass. Good luck. Straight. Cool. I might see you on this other side. I might not. I'm already trying to manifest your replacement anyway, but it's okay. Good luck with that. I'm gonna go keep elevating my self concept, keeping myself aware, keeping my frequency high, and keeping the bullshit out of my frequency. Does anyone else just get fucking tired when they see it? It's real out here, y'all. Like, seriously, protect yourselves, protect your energy, and protect your peace. I don't give a fuck who it is, what it is. You can always throw them away and manifest a new one.